Hello, this is Orestes, and this is my video for the Onspotstory assignment. For this particular task, I created a tour of the National Gardens of Greece, located in Athens. And this will be my short presentation to showcase how the app works. I'm currently on site. I'm currently at the National Garden of Greece, and I will be starting my tour shortly. So this tour was created mainly with tourists and other visitors in mind. It consists of 4 main stops, as you can see here on the application map. This is the first one, the sundial, which I will be showing shortly. We will be visiting the sundial as well as the first one, the bust of Valearitis. Now, given that this tour was created with tourists and the general and the curious visitor in mind, I've also included a number of other important sites. That is the Greek Parliament, that can be seen right here, the Botanical Museum, located in the gardens, as well as the cafeteria, which is over here. For each one, I've included a short text and a picture, allowing the visitors to get a preview of what they will be seeing up close shortly as they are taking the tours. I've also included a nice open summer cinema right next to the garden, in which visitors can relax during the summer months after they've taken the tour. So let's start with the tour. As you can see, I'm currently here at the garden entrance, and I will be approaching the sundial, the first stop. Now, the first stop also has an augmented reality feature, which will begin as soon as I approach it. It is an augmented reality feature based on geolocation, and it will give us a nice it is a sound effect. It is an audio. It is not a picture, a 3D image or an image. So let's see how that goes. So I'm clicking the direction first, which will guide me. There is text that will guide me towards the first stop, that is the sundial. So I will do as the text says, and approach the sundial. Let's see what happens. As you can see, as soon as I'm closer than 10 meters to the sundial, the AR feature kicks in, and I have the option to go to the AR feature in the app. I am choosing yes. Now let's see what the AR sounds like.
You found the sundial. Feel free to approach it and see if you can tell the time using only its shadow.
So, as you can see, when the AR feature ends, there is also very short text congratulating me for finding the sundial and telling me to try and find the next stop now. So, I will be slowly, I will start approaching the next stop. As you can see that there is a check mark now over the sundial stop, and we can see here that that according to the application, the next stop is bound to show up in about 100 meters or so. So I will be walking along the garden paths and see if we can approach the bust of Aristotelis Valearitis over here. For this presentation, I decided to mainly show the first 2 stops of the tour. Both of them feature an AR element. So the second AR element will begin as soon as I approach the bust of Valearitis. Now, I already have the bust in my view, so I'm currently approaching it. Let's see what happens. Okay, so as soon as I reach the 10 meter mark from the second stop, the second AR feature pops up. I'm choosing yes, and let's see what happens.
You found the bust of Balearitas. Take a moment to rest and see if you can think of any other famous Greek poets.
There is also a short text after the AR experience ends, urging me to find the next statue and congratulating me for finding this one. So this is pretty much the tour that I've created. I understand that the video will be shortly above the 5 minutes mark, and I'm sorry for that, but thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoyed this short tour of the Greek National Garden. Thank you, bye. Again, this is going to be an addition to the first video because I realized that I forgot to show some other features of the app that I have to include in order to pass this assignment. So here we go. So entering the tour again, I am still at the garden, but I will be talking more about the extra features that each stop has and how these work. So as you can see here, so we saw the sundial and we saw the first stop. Now each stop is besides having pictures of the stop itself, also includes an audio feature. For example, you can listen to this right now.
Aristoteles Balearitas was a Greek poet, representative of the Heptanese school of literature, and politician who advocated for the union of the region of Epirus with Greece.
So this is a very informative text that does not rely on geolocation but can be accessed by the visitor just using the app. Now, for example, we can go to the next one, to the Ioannis Kapodistrias one, and you can see that there is that besides the pictures showing the bust, there is also a short a video feature which can be viewed here. It is buffering, but you get the point. So using both these features, the visitor can actually have a more enriched experience using both audio, images and video. So that's all for now. Thank you for listening again.